Welcome to the workshop. I'm JC, pleased to meet you. Let's get started. Thanks for joining me today. My name's John Cosgrove, but I trade as JC. Welcome to my workshop. Now, as you are an astute human being, you've probably deduced that I am not, in fact, an animated character. I'm actually a founder, partner, and global data and AI consultant in real life. But I have always had a passion for education, as well as a very, very long-standing love of agent-based AI. I've been telling people that I feel like generative AI kind of came and knocked on my door, rather than the other way around. I've always been involved in AI, even from my start in genetic science. But if you'd told me that the third great AI wave was going to center on natural language processing and the latent space, I would have probably laughed at you. What's the latent space? Don't worry, we'll get to that. But trust me, it's a beautiful thing. And that's part of why I'm trying to share what I know with people and businesses around the world. It's one of a handful of fairly niche, maybe weird, things JC has always been into. And that's why I say this tech surprised me. Turns out cellular automata and language processing really do have a similar music. And that music is now changing the world. What's cellular automata? We'll get to that too. Sorry, you can see I'm kind of renowned for my tangents and connecting a whole bunch of stuff together at once. But my goal here is to deliver you the best insight I can into some very technical concepts, while hopefully making it all as accessible as a David Attenborough documentary. I assure you there is a plan, because my real goal is to help you understand how we make one of these guys, an AI agent. Yeah, okay, I know it looks like a glowing cube, but there's a reason for that. See, I've been giving keynotes and live demos everywhere for more than a year now about all this stuff, and honestly, it's the hardest education gig I've ever had. Stuff doesn't just keep changing, it keeps layering, and agentics are probably the topmost layer in that stack. So I found it helped people a lot if I made up stories and analogies to explain these artificial life forms we call agents. See, it's not just that there's so much new stuff to keep up with, there's also heaps of old stuff that's still incredibly relevant. In fact, never mind relevant, it's essential to understanding how to architect and implement agentic systems. I'm more than a little frustrated with the way the hype curve has kind of left us in a place where people can use words and concepts they think they understand from the latest hashtag. But in reality, those words and concepts have a rich history, which is being hijacked. And we've been studying the power of emergent behavior in agent-based systems a lot longer than ChatGPT has been around. I did it again, sorry. But like I said, there's a lot of content to cover if we're going to really get to grips with agentic design. I mean, it literally doesn't even stop at all the keywords we've already racked up, because now we're deploying swarms, entire groups of interoperating agents, which behave like a flock or a school of fish. And even simple behavior loops in a swarm can do incredible things because of stigmergy and the interaction with environmental variables. Whoa, careful landing there. Oh. Listen, you get the idea. There's so much exciting stuff to talk about with agentics. But if we want to make this practical, and my goal is to even try to give you things you can apply yourself with your agentic framework of choice, then we need to approach this comprehensively and with structure. So if you already like the sound of this, I think you're going to love the rest of the series. Each episode is going to be about 5 to 8 minutes long, tops, and unpick one key concept or layer of agentic architecture or theory. Then we'll also have some episodes that try to pull together and apply the concepts more technically. And we'll also see some episodes arrive unannounced in response to the latest and greatest next round of what these incredible frontier models can do. And yes, part of why this is happening now is also what I hope to teach and show you the power of modern generative AI as of right now, this moment. If you haven't already guessed, every single part of this video is AI generated. Yep, every picture, the logo, even my voice clone and the script. And now that I have the mechanics set up, this baby is a machine for making content. I suspect this will be the new way we all start to do this stuff. So I'm still learning as I go too. So wherever you're at in your AI journey, whether you're non-techie trying to engage with it all, or you're a Salesforce admin working out why prompts don't obey you, or maybe you're dying to understand just how some of this stuff works, I hope you'll join me here in JC's Agentic Workshop. As you can see, I've got plenty to show you, so hit subscribe. I've always wanted to say that. And enjoy the next exciting episode soon. Assuming OpenAI's GPUs haven't completely melted. Bye, folks.